Hey, happy Saturday night, everybody. It's Saturday night, and we are here live. Hope I'm coming in loud and clear. Everybody, hello, hello, hello. I see some very nice people here, Mrs. T. And speaking of Mrs. T, I'm joined on my left by the one and only Mrs. T.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you're having a great weekend.
All righty. Matthew Crosslife says there's 7 here. Let's see who shows up tonight. Now that we're live, I see 11 at this point. Hi, TuliTuli. Nice to see you here. Everybody, let's hear it for TuliTuli, the best moderator around. And hey, that number just jumped up to over 20. So people are gathering up, and we've got a heck of a selection for you tonight. And quite the experiment. Mrs. T, I haven't revealed what the experiment will be. I'll get to that in just a little while. And you're in for some fun tonight. I guarantee. We've got a nice auction and people showing up. TuliTuli's here. Tony's here. Bolomex is here. Jeff is here. Thomas is here. Brandon is here. We've got all kinds of nice people. Matthew Crosslife, my man, from Indiana, down a little south of us. And yeah, oh my gosh. You know what? I checked like in the morning yesterday and like, oh wow, it looks, that's looking good. And then I went to lunch. I think I went through Wendy's and got like a double cheeseburger and an extra chili, and I was chomping that down, and I looked like an hour later after lunch and thought, what the heck? Then I went to the coin shop, and like the parking lot was full. The particular shop I went to, and people were in the shop selling silver. One guy was trading in silver for gold. Another old lady, and I was kind of drooling over this. She had a mountain of peace dollars and Morgan dollars, and quite an experience, that's for sure. Mrs. T, do you remember where the white one of these went? I might be in the other room. I don't know. Oh, there it is, right there. I got to put it away.
All right. You want the white one?
Yes, please. Thank you, dear. I don't know why. I think it comes out a little bit better on the picture. I could be wrong. All right, guys, here we go. If you're new here, and it seems like just about every week, it's been true to form, and this is auction number 61, Mrs. T. And at just about every one, there's a new person or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 that show up, and they always ask, do you need to be a member? I've been on somebody else's auction and I got discouraged because I said I needed to go through all this rigmarole and become a member. Not necessary. Just jump in and start bidding in the comments. Shipping is $5. However, if you are a member, here's the catch. If you are a member at levels 2, 3, or 4, and level 2 is $6.99 a month. So if you're going to come on here a couple of times a month or so and participate, probably makes financial sense for you to do so. It's free if you're a member at level 2, 3, or 4. So if you want to take a minute now, go figure out how to become a member, and you'll be good to go, ready to rock and roll. If not, just add an extra $5 to whatever you ship. And by the way, people have asked this as well. Is it $5 per item? No, it doesn't matter if it's 1 item or 22 items. It's all $5. Please keep track of what you purchase. Ooh, that's going to be important tonight because we're going to be going fast and furious. I'll explain that why we're going to be going so fast in a little while. If you keep track and pay after the auction, that would be much appreciated. Mrs. T and I will have a boatload to ship tomorrow. And we'd like to hit the ground running and not have to chase after people to pay and all that. So pay tonight if you can. Well, please do so. Let the moderators moderate. That's TuliTuli is the best in the biz. Also, there's a dude named Central Michigan Stacker who shows up from time to time and is here. Actually, most often he's here. Good guy. And he especially helps out when Tuli's in the middle of a battle for a T-bear or something like that. Speaking of T-bears, look at that. And we've got a couple tone ones tonight too. Be courteous, no bad language. We've got a really nice group here. And by the way, Mrs. T, take a look at that. It looks like there's 40 people here. And people treat each other with respect and kindness around here. And we like that about the channel. and we wouldn't have it any other way. Bid increments are on the left-hand side here. Anything under $100 will look. Somebody just left, Mrs. T. Maybe they were planning on getting ornery. That's why they left. Even when there's a bad beat or a snipe or something like that, people tend to be pretty kind to one another. Anything under $100 is a $1 bid increment minimum. It could be a $2, it could be a $5, et cetera, but it's got to be at least $1. No 50-cent raises or anything like that. Once we hit $100, which we may tonight, maybe not, not quite sure. There's a chance. The bid increments are, let's see, $5 for anything under 100, or excuse me, over 100 minimum. It could be a $7 bid. It could be a $10, $9, et cetera. It's got to be at least $5. And let's see, what else? Also, I need your address for shipping. I think I'm going to make a new rule here, guys. I think this might be the last night of CashApp and Venmo. We really prefer PayPal. It's so much easier than tracking down addresses and risking goofing up a digit or something like that. Tonight, we will take Venmo and CashApp. Here are the little handles. But please, if you can, pay via PayPal. Once we go in PayPal, all we have to do is hit a couple buttons and we print your label and we're good to go. And there's not manual data entry. Also, thank you for your support. We appreciate you guys being here week after week, 61 straight weeks in a row. It's incredible. And we appreciate you very much. So that's to everybody who's here. Thanks for being here, guys. All right, let's get ready for an auction. But before we do, Mrs. T,
yeah.
I need 4 givvies.
Well, oh, okay. So which ones? I have both. I have those, or I have.
No. These are not givvies. We're selling these, honey.
Oh.
So let's see. That. We'll put. Matter of fact,
here.
We'll put these up here. The Valcambis are the givvies.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those other ones?
And all right, those are those other ones.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna put that in this pile.
Okay.
And we got a lot going on tonight. Woo-wee! All right, 4 givvies right here, giveaways. All you have to do is be quick on the draw because the questions are going to be pretty easy, especially if you watch today's video. What year anniversary of my friend Kevin Hunt's shop had just passed? What year was it? Corey, we haven't even run a single thing. This is the givey right here. Glad you're here. Matthew says, let's go too. All right. Type fast. What year anniversary of Kevin's shop had just passed shortly before, unfortunately, gone too soon. Kevin Hunt passed away. And it was the 1-year anniversary. And let's see who got it. Timothy Hunt, Mrs. T.
Yep.
Gets one. You got it? You see that?
Yes.
And then we have Matthew. Tiger's in the house. Tiger gets a special clap. And Knox Stacks. I think that's 4.
Yep.
All right, everybody. All 4 of you. You're starting off the show before you even buy a single thing. We're going to make little piles here. And Mrs. T, you have a system figured out? Same as usual or a different system? Okay. Whatever works for you, my dear. Here you go. That goes with that.
Okay.
And yeah, he was so proud. He worked his butt off to get that shop started. And, you know, gosh, I was there shortly after he started, kind of helped him get a little more notoriety around the community. And yeah, anyway, tonight's questions are going to be Kevin Hunt questions. So be ready. All right, guys, I don't even know where to start. We've got a lot of good stuff here tonight. Silver is, what's silver at? Like $38 or something like that? Or maybe 31 and a half, 32, something like that. All righty, guys, here we go, Mrs. T. All right, let's just do a normal silver round. This one's got a little style to it. Don't tread on me. Heck, nobody wants to be messed with. Boston Tea Party, 1773. 1 troy ounce of silver. For those of you who are new, this is how it goes. Guys are going to start bidding, and this is buck and go. Matter of fact, buck and go all night long. Guys are going to start throwing out numbers in the chat, and those are the bids. 1 ounce, TuliTuli confirms. 1 ounce, don't tread on me, and we'll see where it goes. It's an ounce of silver, and it's got a little attitude. I like it. All right, guys. Let's see. We're at 25 with some guy. Wait a minute. Some guy, Mrs. T, didn't some guy not pay for his order like a week or two ago? I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Some guy, I'm going to ask you to refrain from bidding until we clear that up. I think we even took it out off that pile. So you're over there looking to the left.
Yeah,
it's not there because we sold it again because he never paid.
Yeah,
So some guy, we're going to ask that you refrain until we straighten that out. All right, where are we at? Kevin 11 is at 29. And let's see. Welch goes here. Hey, Welch, go. What's the price of tea in China? Oh, good question. I can tell you the price of silver on my channel right now is below spot. And I'm going to say going one time. Oh, boy, you could buy this now, get it, and make a profit. You know, silver next week, Mrs. T, it's going to be at $38, $39. I don't know about that. I don't have a crystal ball. But I can tell you, Corey put it up to 30. And so we're going to start over on the countdown. All righty. Sounds good, some guy. If I made a mistake, I apologize. But I didn't see anything come through. All right. Corey at 30 going one time. Corey at 30. Newt is in there. I think aren't we still below spot at this point? Corey's at 32. Let me take a sip of Java. All righty. All right, Corey at 32 going one time. Corey at 32 going two times. Oh boy, this is a bargain. Good bargain already to start the night. Going once. Oh, Matthew jumps in at 33. Let's see. Just a little bit over spot. And Matthew, Corey responds quickly. All right, here we go. Slowly but surely, we're climbing up. Corey at 34 going one time. Corey at 34 going two times. Corey at 34 going once, going twice, and sold. So if you're new here, this is how it works. Anything above the word sold is a fair bid. And Corey just picked it up at 34. If you come in after, and hi, Southeast Stacker, and good evening. If you're after the sold, sorry, you missed it. And sometimes it happens by a millisecond. All right, let's go on. Let's see. Oh, let's see who's in the mood for some Mexican. 1924, un peso. And you got the cap and ray at the top. You've got old silver right here. 720. So it is not quite 3/4 of an ounce. 720. It's got the Mexican eagle. Oh, where's my focus? Lost my focus, Mrs. T.
Oh no.
All right, let's see here. Let's put it this way. Let's leave it there and see if we can't get that camera to come back. Zooming in and out. Mexican silver buck and go, please. Buck and go to start. And where is it at? Where am I at? Oh, I'm going to give you a better view, guys. And hi, Liza. Let's see. Maybe if I got rid of that. There we go. Henry's at 18, 1924. All right, we're talking 100 years old. Is the focus coming back, Mrs. T? Not really. Man, camera doesn't like this thing. There it is. I had to take it away for a second. Camera got a little persnickety with me. And 1924, there she is. All right, 1924. Beautiful old Mexican piece there. 100 years old. Look at that. Little under 40% of an ounce, but I would hope you would understand this is more of a numismatic piece than just a little hunk of silver. This is beautiful, beautiful old 100-year-old historic Mexican silver. And let's see, Henry. Ooh, Henry. Oh no, sterling is 0.925. This is even below sterling. This is for More of the coin collectors out there. Henry Hicks going one time. Hey, thank you, Jeff. Let's see. Henry Hicks. Ooh, $20 is a bargain on a beautiful old numismatic piece going 2 times. And hey, there's over 50 people here, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
I think that we're going to start tonight with a really good bargain here. Oh, Tiger's at 22. He likes the Mexican stuff. He likes us. Why wouldn't he, Mrs. T? There we go.
Yeah.
Well, he likes one little Mexican and one Polican. Here we go. There's the obverse. Here is the reverse. The obverse and on Mexican coinage always has the eagle and snake. All right, going one time to TtheSilverStacker, Jose Chavez. Going one time to Jose Chavez at 23, going one time. Don't let Tiger even talk about melting that. That's too pretty to melt. Going 2 times. Let's see. James, Jose beat you to 23. And I'm about to hit SOLD. Oh, Tiger's at 24. Jose, you're out. Tiger says, no way, Jose. 24 is the bid now. And we're going one time to Tiger. Jose, your turn. El Tigre has got you for at the moment. Going 2 times to TtheSilverStacker. Going once. Going twice. And last call, Jose. Sold. Looks like TtheSilverStacker's on the board. All right, guys. Here we go. Ooh. How about some Primo silver? Ooh, Scottsdale in the plastic. I know a certain person who's crazy enough to actually melt plastic in his silver furnace. I won't mention any names. Here we go. Scottsdale silver. All right, here's why I bought these. It kind of, it's Scottsdale. It looks cool, and the logo's iconic. Can you see on the bottom? In God we trust. I like that. Just something just stuck out about that. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go on the Scottsdale beautiful silver 1 ounce. This could, if you're participating in the Guardhouse Box Challenge, this would be a contender. This would certainly be something worthy of your Guardhouse Box. And let's see. Some guy, thank you. Some guy, we'll figure it out. And if we messed up, we'll make it right, my friend. But for right now, just hold off. Scottsdale silver. Let's see. I'm looking at Jay at 36. Newt tried at 35. Jay's at 36. Newt responds back at 37. Just send it to me. It says, Matthew, these are pretty, aren't they? You know, you walk into a coin shop, you never know what you're going to find. And this is a beauty. Scottsdale, 37, going one time. Scottsdale, 37, going 2 times. And the pretty silver. Going once, going twice, and sold. Ooh, let's see. I'm looking at Newt at 37 is what I'm looking at. Well, wait. I don't like Scott. They print tigers, only lions. So melt 38. Oh, I think Tiger put in a sentence and Tiger was 38. Your bid. That's what I'm looking at. Please confirm. Jay says Tiger. Tiger got it with the little statement and a bid. All right. Let's see. Maybe we should give Newt one more try. We'll do another one here. Buck and go. Put in a good strong bid. Let's start high instead of going all the way from $2. Stacking the South's in the house. Hi, Stacking the South. Hey, Mrs. T, we've got over 60 people here now.
Yeah. On Saturday night.
All right. Here we go. We're looking at Newt at 36. And Let's see where she goes. Newt at 36 going one time. Tiger's got his. Maybe he'll let Newt have it, or maybe somebody else will jump in. Newt at 36. And Burgon's in the house. Newt, 36, going once. Going to, oh, no, Revenant says not quite. Tiger, thank you very much. And we've got a whole flurry of 37s, but I'm looking at Revenant coming in first. Corey's at 40. And we'll start this countdown again. We hit the 40 threshold. I'm going to say Corey at 40, going one time. Oh, 1Z. Corey at 40, going two times. And Corey at 40, going once, going twice, and sold. Nice job, Corey. All right, let's see. There were several people who wanted one, but didn't get one. So you know what we're going to do. Here we go. Start over, and start wherever you want. Corey got that one. Nice buy, Corey. Let's see what rolls in. Hope everybody had a nice week. I was pretty pooped this week, I'll be honest with you. Woo, it was a long work week. We're looking at Thomas at 36. Thomas has got to start it off at 36. And Newt's at 38. Hi there, Selwyn. Nice to see you back, my friend. And Newt's at 38. Going one time. Newt is at 38. Going two times. So say you're behind, Newt beat you to 38. You can remedy that by putting in a 4-0 or something like that. Liza, you're way behind at 25. Newt's got it in the lead once, twice. Oh, Jose responds at, and Newt fires right back. Didn't waste any time. Newt at 40 going one time. Newt at 40 going two times. And going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Mrs. T, it looks like 40 is the price here. 40 is the price. And so we're going to do something a little bit crazy. I don't know how crazy this is, but we've got 3 left. And the first 3 people that say bin 40, get them. First 3 people that say bin 40, BIN 40, get them. So here's your chance. Bin 40. Newt says bin 40.
Okay.
Got it?
And you say there's,
let's see. Right after Newt, I see Chris H. Ben 40. We'll accept that. And then Tiger wanted all 3, but there's only 1 left. So Tiger gets the 4th. All right. Oh, Eliza was ready to go 41. Sorry, Eliza. We've got kind of an experiment going on tonight. And let's see. We'll reveal the big experiment in just a little while. But first, we're going to throw out a little T-Bear. We're going to throw out, and by the way, here's for everybody who bin those. Take a look at this, guys. This is my own custom pour. Only ones like it on the planet. This one happens to be number 42. And, it's a chunky little guy. Big, chubby. He is 1.3 ounces. And you're going to get with him a nice little certificate of authenticity. Oh, Mrs. T, can you hand me some of those little bags of those Albanese gummy bears up there? So you get the T-Bear, the cert, and a little treat to go with it. Thanks, Mrs. T. All for one money. There you go. How do you like that? Don't swallow this one. You can swallow these. Well, just don't confuse that, okay? We're going to say buck and go on the bear.
Okay, so Chris, wait, hold on, T. Chris H retracted the he didn't want it. He thought it was a giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no problem. Just scratch it out.
Okay.
And then Tiger wanted 3, and he only wound up with 2 then. Give Tiger the 2.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because Tiger was the 3rd guy in.
Okay.
He wanted all 3. There was only, we thought only 1 was available.
Got it.
but then one was given back, so Tiger gets 2.
Okay.
All right. I hope Henry Hicks is at 50. Hi, Mentally Corrupted. All right. You got the bear. You got the original, the world's first and only, to my knowledge, T-Bear, Gummy Bear, Silver 4. Nice and shiny. Look at this. Number 42. I know there's a certain lady, I'm not going to mention any names, that has a very impressive collection going, and more than anybody else on the planet. I won't mention any names, but her initials are TuliTuli. And there we are. All right, T-Bear. Here we go, guys. Set him right there. And there's that. There's that. Let me look at the computer screen, see where this little number 42 is going. Henry Hicks is at 50. Is that what I'm looking at? This guy's already been melted. Actually, any of them that aren't perfect do get melted, and they get thrown right back in the furnace. It happens all the time. Cranky is at 55. Corey's at 56. We've got a battle going on. 55 and 56. And there you go. Yeah, I'm really pleased that you guys have responded well to these and have fallen in love with the little T-Bears. They are a labor of love. They've got details, even the little paw pads there. I don't know how well you could see on the camera, even as detailed as the little paw pads on the feet. All right, we're looking at Cranky at 60. $60. Excuse me. Get that last sip of coffee. Thank you. All right, and Cranky at 60. And I'm going to say going one time. Cranky at 60, going 2 times. I know it. Mrs. T threw me out in the garage to make more today.
Threw you out in the garage.
And let's see, 62 to Tiger, so the Bears will be comfortable in my. Oh boy, he likes to tease. I hope he's just teasing Mrs. T. I hope he's just joking around. I don't think Tuli would stand for that, to be honest with you. Let's see, Tiger at 62, going one time. Tiger at 62, going 2 times. Cranky tried, but he's out. Thank you, Cranky. Appreciate you. And going once. Corey's out. Thank you, Corey. Going once, going twice, and I'm saying staying civil. Appreciate that, TuliTuli. I was just thinking you probably would outbid Tiger, so this little guy wouldn't make it to the furnace. But Tiger gets it. It's your prerogative, Tiger. Whatever happens to this little guy, I sure hope he doesn't go in the furnace. All righty. Well, most of I've made 50 of these, and gosh, probably about 35 or more of them are the bright, super shiny silver. But just a few, have been toned up, and some people really like the tone look. And look at that. You can see the detail. There are those little paw pads on the feet. Yeah. And this one, I'm calling him Blueback because he has a blue back. Turquoise to be exact. And he's number 48. Number 48 on Blueback. 48 toned up. He's kind of toned and polished on the front. And I like that. I just didn't have it in me to polish that up because I like the color so much. Yeah. Blueback is his name. There we go. There is Blueback. And we're looking at, let's see, Kevin 11, born in the month 7. And we're going to have a party for Kevin on July 11th, Mrs. T. Oh, yeah. Kevin 11, number 47.
And this is number 48?
What's that?
What number?
Oh, let's see here. Number 48.
Okay.
All right. Blueback. Call him Blueback. Yep. All right. Weight. Ooh, good question. Someone asked the weight. 1.0. And that was what I was shooting for when I was making these. Some of them just came out a little chubby. So they are definitely American bears. We're all a little chubby in this country. Here we go. Henry at 48 going one time. Henry at 48 on the perfect pour. Oh, Tuli, $50. Burgon is behind Tuli. Tuli beat you to 50. Burgon. Tuli is at 50. July 21, not the 11th. Corey Kunkel is putting a hammer down. Says 62 on blueback. 62 on blueback. Here we go. Corey, 62 going one time on little blueback. I'll even write that on the certificate. Blueback, 2 times. And going once, going twice, and oh, Tiger in the nick of time. 63 on blueback, aka melt. Oh boy, he's renaming it. Come on, Corey. We don't want that. Yep, Corey responds immediately. I got to get a drink of water. I'm getting a little hot over here, Miss T.
Yeah.
Let's see. Corey at 64 going one time. Corey at 64 going 2 times. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Oop, old and sold. Oh, no. Tiger at 65. Don't melt little blueback. How could you? All right. Let's go back to the shiny hiney. And that's number 41. 1.2 ounces. Also a little bit on the chunkier side. And number 41. Number 41. Having fun with 41. First bid. Here we go. Feel free. Looks like Tiger got it at 65. Tiger at 65. And here's a shiny one. Shiny hiney on this one. Matthew is at 50. And this is fun. This is fun. It's nice to know that folks like the T-Bears.
Yeah. They're asking if we make Monopoly tokens.
Monopoly tokens? I hadn't really thought of that. Don't give me any ideas. You never know what I might make next. You guys are going to be blown away. This one was literally months in the making. And I have other projects that are in different stages of production. And you guys just wait. It's going to be a fun summer to see what I roll out. Timothy Hunt is at 63 going one time. Is this the Timothy Hunt? The one from South Bend? Timothy Hunt, 63, going 2 times. And going once, going twice. And Tiger's at 64. Sorry, Timothy. All right. Timothy, do you mind if I reveal who you are? Timothy's at 66. If Timothy gives me the green light, we'll talk a little bit. Timothy at 66 going one time. Timothy at 66 going 2 times. Timothy at 66 going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, Tiger steals it. Tiger 67 at the end there. And my friends, we are joined in tonight's video by the brother of our dear friend Kevin Hunt. We've been talking about Kevin this evening, and everybody enjoyed that video earlier today. Kevin's brother Timothy is in the chat here and enjoying the auction. So Tim, I can tell you this. The response from the video was really quite overwhelming. So many people had so many nice things to say about your brother. He showed up here to these videos all the time, and we participated and joked around. And I think probably my most memorable moment was when Kevin got into a cat fight. He was in between two ladies bidding on something, and he just wouldn't back down. And the two ladies were going at it, and we'll call this one Greenie right here. It was 1.2 ounces. It was a very memorable, and Kevin kept putting on little cat emojis and meows. And Kevin, we had talked about that one later, even how much fun he had on that one. And we've shared some good times here. And man, so Timothy, I'm glad you're here, Tim. All right, this little guy is number 47, also the atomic number of silver, and he's toned up. Got some nice characteristics there. There he is. See those little paw pads there. And let's see, Kevin 11, 47 on bear number 47. T-bear number 47. Yeah. It's got a little bit of a green tint. What do you say? Maybe it's just the lighting. I don't know. Maybe it's just reflecting off the package, but he is toned up and looking pretty good. Looking very good. Kevin 11 is at 50. Kevin 11 is at 50. And he even throws in a little backup bid. Corey Kunkel's at 55. We'll let these guys battle it out a little bit more. Oh, man. Yeah, a lot of these folks knew your brother through my channel, Timothy, and we had a nice time together. All right, Corey, 55. You never know what I might pour next, Tiger. Corey's at 55, going one time. Let's see. I guess if I made a sleepy bear, we could probably guess who that would be. Going two times. And Kevin is at 56. So, all right, 56. And then Corey's at 57. We've got Corey and Kevin battling it out. K versus K. Mrs. T, we just hit the 70 threshold.
Yeah, I see that.
And
So on a Saturday night. Nice.
And yeah, Newt is mentioning. And so I guess, you know what, Mrs. T, I think, let's see, let me wind this down, then we're going to do a givey. Going once, whoever's winning, I don't even know at this point. Going two times, is it Corey at 57?
Yes.
Going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Mrs. T, here you go.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. So I mentioned earlier a big reveal. We'll do that in about 10 minutes. What do you say, Mrs. T?
Sure.
Let's do this last little bear, and then we'll do a givey. And since we've been doing the bears, here's this. This is perfect pour. 1.0. Number 44. 44. There it is. Last one here. Last one. So if you missed out earlier, here's your last chance for right now. 44. Bear number 44. Feel free to start your bids wherever. Buck and go. TuliTuli is at 55 on 44. Timothy Hunt is at 64 on 44. And Timothy at 64, going one time, two times. Timothy at 64, and sold. Old and sold. Timothy Hunt, let's hear it for Timothy Hunt, everybody, for being here. Timothy, 64, you got a good one too. Number 44, there he is. And
Okay.
here we go.
Thank you.
All right, well, speaking of Kevin,
You need 4?
What's that, Mrs. C?
Your other 4. You have the window.
Oh, no, I need some gibbies. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, honey.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
All right. There you go. Thank you, dear.
Mhm.
All right, here you go. This is what's up for grabs. This is what's up for grabs right here. And let me zoom out. And Timothy, tonight's theme to go along with the video and our memories of Kevin is just going to be questions all about Kevin. Who is at the shop in today's video other than me, Kevin, and Mrs. T? I don't think he's here tonight either. I don't think he's here tonight.
No, I don't.
But everybody knows who it was. Knox even went so far as to write Rick the Tick. And then we have Six Pack, Indiana in person, and Kevin 11.
Mhm.
I think that's the 4, right?
Well, Kevin 11 said 10.
Oh, Kevin, no, it wasn't Tim.
So
It was Rick.
Rick.
TuliTuli says Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Kevin. Yeah, we've got 4 there. Congratulations, guys. Here you go, Mrs. C. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, guys. We're continuing on down the road. Let's go back to some vintage. Let's go back to some vintage and see how we do here. Ooh, look at this pretty one. 1985. You've got the Liberty Bell there. A-Mark 999. But to me, this is the pretty side right here. The 1985. I love that. The fact that it's dated like that. There it is. All righty. Buck and go. Buck and go all night long. Buck and go on the 1 ouncer. George in Texas. This is still live. Yep, still live. And we're here. Indiana in person's at 35. It's got a little hue to it. I wouldn't call it purple. I would call it, I don't know, gunmetal grayish. No, that's too dark. It's got a nice little sheen to it. But I wouldn't exaggerate and say it's purple or anything, but kind of a light goldish tone. It's a 85. Corey's at 36, and it's in good shape, by the way. Sometimes you come across these and they're kind of scratched up. This is not one of those scratched up one. This was grape, like a very faint tone, just a really nice even tone. I'm going to say Corey at 36, going 1 time. Let's see if anybody else. I thought it was pretty. Picked her up. I thought, ooh, my people are going to like this on Saturday night. And Corey at 36, that's a good price on this too, by the way. Was it $3 or $4 over for vintage? Really good price. I'm going to say going once, going twice, and 6-pack is at 37. 6-pack's in the lead. Corey responds immediately. Corey at 38, going 1 time. Corey at 38, going 2 times. Oh, Corey is throwing in a backup, I think. Going once, going twice, and sold. It looks like Corey at 38. Oh, nice pickup right there. Here you go, Mrs. C.
Thank you.
All right. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna do something kind of crazy. Here's since silver is so crazy high right now, here's what we're gonna do. And is Henry still here? We're gonna do a little bit of fractional. This is 1/10 ounce guinea, and it's an actual coin. There's Queenie. And let's see. St. Helena, Queen Elizabeth, 2021. All right, buck and go, guys. Buck and go on the little 1/10 ounce. And we'll see where we go with this. Put it there, put it there. People probably prefer to see that side. And put that back a little bit. All right. Kevin is at 5. Kevin's at 5.
Those are nice little pieces to collect.
Oh yeah, this is definitely some people would call it prepper silver. And these little 1/10ths, you put them away, they add up. I kind of like the fractional. Let's see. Henry at $20? Yeah, Henry, that seems a little high, my friend. That seems a little high. Henry, was that a typo?
Yeah.
This is from Guinea. 1/10 ounce Guinea 999 silver. And I think T needs to refresh his feed.
Yeah.
20. Henry says I'm good. You $20 for this, Henry? Let's see. That seems a little high, Henry. Here. You said I'm good. Does that mean? Oh, okay.
It says Kevin 11 at
Okay, Kevin 11 at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more. Yeah, that's way too much for that. I wouldn't even let you have it for that. That's too much, man. Kevin 11 at 5. Anybody want to take her to 6? Anybody want to take her to 6? And Kevin 11 at 5 going one time. Kevin 11 at 5 going. Oh, Cranky's at 10. Henry's at 12. Okay. Here we go. Henry at 12 going one time. Henry at 12 going yeah. 2 times and going once, going twice, and all right, Henry at $12, Mrs. C.
Okay.
All right, let's do a different one. Let's do this time the 1/10 Golden State Mint. This is a little buffalo. I don't know what side you like better, the Native American, the Indian side, or the buffalo. I kind of like the buffalo. Another 1/10. There we go. 1/10 buffalo. There it is. Buck and go. Buck and go. Kevin 11, $8. Henry's at 11. And I'm going to say going one time. Henry at 11. I'm going to say going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. There we go, Mrs. T. All right, let's go back to the Guinea. And there's that. Buck and go. Here we go. I gotta get some water.
You sounded like you're in a desert.
Henry's at 10. Going one time. Henry is at 10. Going 2 times. And going once. Going twice. And 6-pack grabs this one. 6-pack at $11, Mrs. T.
Okay.
Let's go back to the buffalo. Here we go again. Buck and go. Feel free to start. And 6-pack got that other one for $11. Buck and go on the buffalo. Kevin is at 10. Henry's at 10. I should have started the timer on this one.
Oh, yeah.
This is 1/10 ounce Golden State Mint. Henry's at 11 going one time. Henry's at 11 going 2 times. Henry's at 11 going once, going twice, and sold. All right. Mrs. C, I have a really crazy idea.
Oh, no.
Are you ready for this?
No, not really, but
Not really?
because you're going to do it anyway. I don't know.
Yep, you know it. All right, guys. Instead of doing them all one at a time, how about if we just say, and by the way, maybe I'll put it here. And let's see if that will go down. Yeah, that'll work. This is the guinea. And I don't even know how many we have here. But we're going to say bin $10. And you just let me know if you want 5, 7, 8 until they run out. Bin $10. Bin $10 on the guineas. And rather than doing them one at a time, bin $10. There we go. Just let me know how many you want. Bin 10. Take 5, take 7. Henry takes 2. Mrs. T?
Yep.
Henry takes 2.
All right.
Who else was interested? Bin 2. Who else? Anybody else on the guinea at $10? There we go. Cranky takes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
There you go, Mrs. T.
Okay.
And let's see. Anybody beyond Cranky? I think Cranky's saying 3 more.
Wait, I only see bin 3.
He says 5, then he says bin 3. So does that mean you want 3 total or 8 total? Just let us know.
I only see 3 in my chat.
Oh, you do? Mine says 5.
Oh,
All right. Let's see.
yeah.
Tuli's asking just for confirmation. Anybody else wants to jump in? Feel free. Feel free. And in the meantime, I'm going to get ready for 3 total. Oh,
Okay.
did I give you 5?
Yep.
Okay. 2 back,
There you go.
please.
Yep.
Thank you, dear. There we go. All right. Crafty says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, Mrs. C.
Got it.
That's for Crafty. And Central Michigan, no problem. Thanks for being here, Central Michigan. And we're doing well, Gold Maple. Thanks for being here. All right, we're going to put these off to the side. And let's see. I've got, all right. We're going to go from little to big. We're going from little to big. Here we are. I am getting down to the end of my supply. Libertad 2023. Beautiful case, custom made by a friend of mine. Libertad 2023. And here is the Libertad, a beautiful proof example 2023. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Comes in the case. And should I, Mrs. Z? Might as well. Buck and go. Buck and go on the beautiful proof Libertad in the attractive display case. There it is for your consideration. Buck and go. Henry's at 55. That's less than the cost of the coin alone. Should be around $100 or so with the case and all, but I said it, so it shall be. Buck and go. Henry Hicks starts us off. That's a 1 ounce, by the way, 1 ounce Libertad. And yep, that's below the cost of the coin at this point.
Yeah.
And take a sip of water. I might have to wind up pouring it over my whole head
Yeah.
if I'm giving this away for 55. Woo-wee! All right. Tuli's at 56. It's $1 increments at this rate. I was hoping it might get up to 100. We'll see. We'll see. Henry Hicks is at 58, going back and forth, back and forth. And Pete's at 60. Yeah, the coin alone should be, I don't know, $70 range. And then the case, at least another 20 for that. That's all in. That's probably where I was at on the case between buying it and giving my buddy a case of beer to make those for me.
The deals you made.
I might have to downgrade the beer. He might be drinking like Natty Light. If I haven't bought him the case yet, so bid this up. If you bid it up,
Then he gets Modelo.
He gets Modelo. If not, it's I don't know. Does Costco still make beer? Costco beer. All right. Henry Hicks is at 61. Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd see the day, but I'm going to say going one time. There must not be any Libertad lovers here. Wait a minute, I thought Central was here. All right, Henry at 61, going 2 times. Tuli is at 62. She says, oh, I can't let it go for below the cost of the coin alone. Keystone Light.
There you go.
Henry's at 6. Pete's at 65, guys.
Yeah.
Georgia Stacker's at 68. We're starting to wake up a little bit. Tuli's at 69. Like I said, the coin alone is probably, gosh, $75 at this point. These are pretty much all sold out in February. I've been slowly doling them out little by little, just because I didn't want to get rid of them all at once. And I'll give you a better zoom here. It's a pretty coin, guys. Georgia at 68, going one time. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tuli at 69, going one time. Under $70. Woo.
Wow.
Tuli at 69, going 2 times. Last chance, guys. I'm typing it out. SOLD. It's a beautiful coin. Pretty display. You could put other coins around it if you like, around the perimeter. Some of you have already bought the fractionals from me. All right, going once, going twice. Oh, Indiana in person. I got distracted by Cranky, and Indiana slid in there with a $70 bid. Indiana, Georgia Stacker. All right, we're going back and forth again a little bit. And the bidding continues. All right, here we go. I'm going to say going one time. I'm going to say going 2 times. And I'm going to say going once, going twice. Put Modelo bottle caps on. And sold. Oh, my goodness. Georgia, you got a steal there. Just a real steal. Yeah, that's definitely the buy of the night. Yeah, definitely the buy of the night. Let's give 2. Here's how I feel after this one. Bomb just went off.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I mentioned earlier that we were going to have a big reveal. And I'm glad there's over 60 people here for this big reveal. If you zoom out, I want to direct your attention to the fact that, and there's that. I sell also on Whatnot. And here's the big reveal. Today is the first of its kind. I don't know if anybody's ever done this before. We're going to do 2 auctions in one night. And we are going to say good night to our YouTube crowd here in just a minute. And yep, it's 8:15. At 8:30, we're going to be on Whatnot. And I hate to say goodbye to 60 people here, but what I want to do is encourage you all to come over to Whatnot and join us over there. And we really, really like Whatnot as a format. Things go a lot faster. Shipping on our end is like 100 times easier. And even though Whatnot takes a cut, the service and the tracking and everything is kind of worth it at this point. So we are going to go from YouTube to Whatnot right now. TuliTuli just threw out a link, and you could also find that same link down in the video description. Come on over to Whatnot. We're going to continue the auction, and the experiment is this. A lot of the stuff that you just saw just now, we're going to throw it out on Whatnot and then kind of compare what kind of prices do we get on our YouTube versus what do we get on our Whatnot, and which makes more sense for us. And so come on over to Whatnot. We'll see you there. And if you're not familiar with the format, I think you're really going to love it. You're going to hear some music in the background, my little personal playlist. And also, I forgot to mention, you get a $15 credit. So that's like getting $15 in free silver or half price, or however way you want to look at it. Use that link. Go join up to Whatnot. Find me, TheSilverStacker. We'll see you on Whatnot in a few minutes, and we'll continue there. We're going to take a breather, and we'll see you in 15 minutes on Whatnot. See you, TuliTuli. We'll be right there.